Hello everybody, I am Neemajai and I welcome all of you to Learning Station. Recently, there was an article in one of the leading newspapers and I've been wanting to share that article with you. The article reads as, "Don't snap at the driver, it could cost you a CEO post." Now, before getting into the article, let me tell you, at the Learning Station, I train students on how to succeed at interviews. And many a times I have noticed that there are certain important aspects or important factors that candidates tend to take very lightly, but the same are critically viewed by the management. So today's video is to give you an insight into these important factors or aspects. Now let's get back to our article. This article was about a person who had applied for the post of a CEO. The management felt that he was the perfect candidate for that job because he had the required years of experience, he had the required qualifications, he had even cleared several rounds of interviews. The management had also provided him with cab facility to attend the final round of interview. But however, on the day of the final interview, there was a heavy downpour because of which all the roads were blocked. Now this is when the candidate lost his temper at the cab driver because the driver was not able to reach him at the venue on time. Now when the cab driver went back to the management and informed about candidate's behavior, the first question that the management discussed was, if this candidate is not able to handle such a simple situation, how is he going to run a business organization? Thus, eventually he was not given that post. Just like this, there are few other important aspects or factors that you need to remember. Earlier, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, if you had the required qualification and experience, it was easy to get a job. But today that is not the case. Along with your qualification and experience, the management today also looks into your lifestyle, values and beliefs. I'll tell you the reason also why they do so. The minute a candidate joins an organization, he becomes a part of that family. He becomes the face of the organization before the public. He becomes the company's brand ambassador. Today, any organization, however big or small, be it an MNC or be it a small startup, today everybody is really concerned about their brand name and brand image. Hence, no organization will like to take in any candidate whom they feel will in any manner hamper their brand name. This is exactly the reason why cab companies, they ban drivers from their platform against whom complaints or cases have been registered. There have been many incidents also when employees of an organization, when they go into the public, that can be either for a party or a picnic or a meeting or conference. There have been situations where these employees, they misbehave with the public or they use abusive language. Now all this indirectly affects the brand name of the organization. This is the reason why today the management looks into the employees or the candidate's lifestyle before taking him into the organization. Similar to lifestyle is another point, that is your values and beliefs. A few months ago, probably you would have read in any newspaper or even on the net, a big business organization which has its branches in India as well as the Middle East had sacked one of their employees because the employee had posted abusive comments about the deity at Shabarimala. Thus, what you need to remember is that your lifestyle, your values and beliefs are also important factors that are given due consideration by the management while choosing an employee. With this, we move on to the second point. The second point is a complete social media cleanup. Now, this is a point which I have always noticed that candidates, especially freshers, they do not understand the importance of this point. As I had said earlier, today it's not only your qualification and experience that counts. Today the management wants to know everything about a candidate before selecting him, so that they are sure that they've selected the right candidate for the right job. And the easiest way for them to do this today is to go through your social media sites. Now, for instance, if a recruiter is going through your social media sites and finds that most of the remarks that you have posted are rude or offensive, now this definitely does not create a positive image about yourself in the minds of the recruiter. Or for instance, if he is going through your social media sites and finds that you have made a lot of spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes, this is a clear indication that the candidate is not really qualified. That is the reason I say that a complete social media cleanup is very, very essential. Similarly, if you have been tagged in any inappropriate photos or videos, or if you have uploaded any inappropriate content, do remember to delete them at the earliest, as you can be 110% sure that all the recruiters will go through your social media sites in order to get more information about the candidate. Now we move on to the third and the most important point. Remember to maintain friendly and cordial relations with everyone whom you come across during an interview process. It can be the person who calls you to inform you about the date and time of the interview, or the receptionist whom you meet at the front office, or the office boy who guides you to the interviewer, or even the security whom you meet at the gate. The management can check with any one of these employees to know more about your behavior. They'll want to know how you interacted with these people. Thus, always remember to be courteous. Thus, these are some of the important aspects that I wanted to share with you. Also remember that these factors are not only important while securing a job, but do keep in mind that the management will keep analyzing or evaluating all these factors throughout your term of association with the organization. Thus, I hope I have been able to give you a clear insight. If you have any doubts, please do write in the comment section below. If you want to write to me, please do so. My mail ID is neemajai@learningstation.in or contact learningstation@gmail.com. You can also visit our website www.learningstation.in. If you have liked our videos, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. So until meeting you next time, it's Neema signing off from Learning Station. Do take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.